What is up, Northeast Mississippi? Welcome into Friday Night Fever. I'm Matt St. Jean. Just 2 more weeks until the state championship. I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks lobbying that football season not end. Anyone with me? Everyone? Okay, great. Well, tonight, teams left it all out on the field competing for a spot in the North Half Championships, which are next week. In our game of the week, Calhoun City hosted East Webster. This game was our game of the week in week 5, but East Webster had to cancel and go into quarantine. Neither team has lost since. Something had to give tonight at the Boneyard. Let's go to Calhoun City. East Webster hasn't beaten the Wildcats since 2009, and they brought their A game in the first half against the Wildcats. First quarter, Wolverines marching. Stephen Betts hands off to Tyreek Pittman. Pittman bullying his way towards the goal line, stretches, ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line. If we had red flags, that may have been overturned to a touchdown. But no matter for the Wolverines. Betts finishes off the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run, putting the Wolverines up 7-0 midway through the first. And Calhoun City fans are like, what? But the Wildcats answer. Jackson Lee handoff to Jalen Artberry, and he artfully weaves his way through the defense for 6 points. Calhoun City, they don't want to kick. They're going for 2, but had 2 false start penalties, but that's no problem. Lee with a beautiful lob to Thomas Clayton in the back corner of the end zone. 8-7 Wildcats. The lead didn't last long. Second play of the next drive. Betts play action goes long for Jontavis Cunningham, and he is gone. 74 yards to the house. Wolverines back on top, 14-8. Just before the half, Wildcats say, we see your big play, and here's one of our own. Lee rolling out to his right, looks like he's going to tuck and run, but instead throws to Clayton, and he's off to the races, hustling down the sideline, pushed out at the 1-yard line. Next play, Jackson takes it in himself. 14-14, the 2-point conversion was no good. The teams went into the half tied at that score. Then Calhoun City head coach M.D. Jennings lit a fire under the Wildcats. Calhoun City pitched a second half shutout, and they go on to win 30-14. The Wildcats are on to the North Half Final. So who do they play? The winner of this game, Northside and East Union. First half action here, Rhett Johnson passes it to Hayden Roberts for a 9-yard completion. That's getting close to first down yardage right there for the Urchins. Then Colton Plunk, what a name, runs it to the right side for a 7-yard gain. Little hurdle right there. Press the Y button on your Xbox. And here's Plunk again. This time he finishes with a touchdown. And if we had a sound effect when he dove in, it would be plunk. Urchins were down double digits in the fourth quarter. They crawled back to win 26-22. Wildcats, Urchins to a North Half Final next week. Over in Pontotoc, a pair of stout defenses battled it out. Warriors hosted the Louisville Wildcats. Opening drive here for Pontotoc. Connor Armstrong hands off to Jamarcus Whitfield. And I told you these defenses were stout. That is a hard-earned 9-yard gain. Few plays later, Armstrong tosses it out to Khalil McShann. Here he goes, and McShann makes a great catch, and he does the rest. Taking care of business. Touchdown, Warriors. Now it's the Wildcats' turn. Jace Hudspeth hands off to Emory James. He finds the edge and scampers for a 25-yard gain down the sideline. And then a couple plays later, Hudspeth fires a dart to Jaden Triplett, and he is going towards the pylon. Is he in? Referee, let us know. Touchdown. This game was tied at the half, 7-7. Louisville goes on to win 28-7. They'll play the winner of Corinth and Itawamba, which we will get to right now. Itawamba 6-3, hosting Corinth, also 6-3 during the regular season. Third round playoff action. Corinth on the 2-yard line. Bronner Credian hands off to Nazarius Jones for the touchdown. Todd Lowry, he's liking what he's seeing. Clint Hoots is like, come on, man. And here's Itawamba, direct snap to Tate Chandler. That's a touchdown. It was 6-6 at that point, but the turnover bug, that bothered Corinth big time. Itawamba upsets the defending 4A state champions. So Corinth against Louisville, or Itawamba, sorry, against Louisville next week. All right, let's go to 3A action. North Panola hosting Noxubee County. Very first play of the game, North Panola quarterback throws an interception. McCarty Johnson takes it back deep into North Panola territory. That is a big way to start the game. Bobby Shanklin, he runs it in for the Noxubee touchdown, 7-0. North Panola on offense again here, and again Noxubee County comes up with the interception on the tip ball. The big man, he says, I want it. Give me that ball. Running down the field all the way into the end zone. Give us a big guy, Selly. Yes. Got a little big guy dance on that. I love it. And Noxubee County, this game was close for a little while, but in the second half, they pull away. They head back to the North half final with a 39-14 victory. Gosh, I just love big man plays. All right, and they'll take on the winner of this game. The Winona Tigers hosting Amory, third round of the 3A playoffs. Winona looking to make a move with a handoff to Darion Townsend, but he coughs the ball up, recovered by the Panthers. Panthers, they won a really close game last week, and this game was pretty close as well. Hunter Jones throws to Braxton Griffin, and that dude is quick. Turned on the Jets, crosses the goal line, 7-0 Amory. On the next drive, Winona answers with a screen pass out to Darian Small, gains several yards, way down, almost to midfield. And on that same drive, Townsend again, and he finds pay dirt. And he gives a little celly right in front of our camera person. Nice job, Rhea. That's how to be on top of that. Let's see the final score in this one. I wasn't sure what it was. Winona advances to take on Noxubee County next week, 45-35. In the 1A playoffs, the two teams that were undefeated going into tonight's games remained undefeated, setting up a heavyweight matchup between the Bakersville Lions and the Nanawaya Warriors. Personally, I've wanted to see this game all season long. These two teams are juggernauts. Great on defense, solid offensive lines. I want to see that game. Buckle up for that game, folks. Buckle up. Great night of games so far, and we're not even done yet. Congratulations to all the teams headed to the North Half Finals. And before we get to our cheer team of the week, I have to wish a belated happy birthday to Elijah Coleman. He helps us out every week. And for me personally, I take a birth week, not just a birthday. So happy birth week, Elijah. Thank you for your help, and I hope you had a great birth week. All right, without further ado, your cheer team of the week, a little consolation prize, the East Webster Wolverines. Take it away, girls.
Hey, hey you know what to do, you gotta rock with the white and roll with the maroon. Hey, hey you know what to do, you gotta rock with the white and roll with the maroon. Let's go, Wolverines!
The Friday Night Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Magnolia Soap and Bath Company.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Matt St. Jean. Rhea Thornton was down in Grenada tonight for the game against Grenada and West Point. The game during the regular season between these two teams went into overtime and was an absolute dandy. Rhea, tell us the story tonight. What's going on?
Thanks, Matt. We had ourselves quite the rematch here in Grenada tonight. As you said, the Chargers beat West Point in overtime earlier in the season, and now they host the Green Waves in the second round of the 5A playoffs. But Grenada found themselves behind at half, 13-7. Grenada came out of the locker room fired up, though. QB Joshua Phillips keeps it on a read option that gets me turned around, skirts through the defense, and struts into the end zone to give the Chargers the lead 14-13. But not long after, the Green Wave answer in Wildcat formation. Cameron Young gets around the line, dances in and out of the defense, sprinting to the pylon, and regains West Point's lead. The Chargers look to answer, but the ball pops out, and the Green Wave recover the ball on Grenada's 25. This was a big momentum switch for West Point, and after several stops on the 1, Young finally punches it in to grow the Green Wave lead to 2 scores. West Point advances and gets the road win 28-14. So the Green Wave get their revenge on the Chargers and advance to the state semifinals. They'll take on Ridgeland for that North Half championship. Reporting live from Grenada High School for Friday Night Fever, Rhea Thornton, WTVA 9 Sports.
All right, from Grenada to Oxford, we pick things up in the third quarter, 17-12. Oxford quarterback Michael Harvey connects with Trenton Brennan for the touchdown, 24-12 in favor of Oxford. And Oxford, they're going for back-to-back ships in this one, and they weren't messing around. They take care of Hernando. Don't say it, Hernando. I don't even know what I'm going for there. 41-26. All right, we're going to go to Noxubee real quick because I want to see my man Jordan White on the interception. So it's not this one. Is it this one? No, it's not that. That was the first interception that got Noxubee the touchdown. McCarty Johnson, very nice play by him there. It was both on a screen pass, which was interesting. So the interception sets up Noxubee good position. There's our man Bobby Shanklin running it in, 7-0. And then here's the play I wanted to see. Get to it. No, we got to see it. We got to see it. Jordan White. Ended with Jordan White. There you go, big man. There you go, big man. Have a good night. Have a great night.